Okay, shalom, shalom. Give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Walker Ashakah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching the truth on down to us younger brothers through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Now, this is just gonna be quick, just a little dream that I had, and it followed after I was watching a video from the Apostle Tahar. He had posted titled it's all about the chariots, I believe. And in the video, it was of some other man that's not in the faith. He was he had a channel called Rethinking the Dollar, and a brother, I don't know his name, an elder, I believe. He got on the phone with him. He got on the phone with the guy of Rethinking the Dollar. I'm gonna go to it real quick. Right here.
Explains
Right here.
how the Lord is coming back.
So yeah, he was going over the chariots and the clouds and everything, and also he went over should be coming around a mountain, which I'll go into that shortly. But basically, I had a dream following that after they discussed the chariots and everything. I had a dream. It was kind of nighttime. I was in a crowd with a couple people, worldly people, my family and everything, so-called. And I look out the window, I see a chariot, but it didn't look like this. It looked much larger. And but I put this one up because it was in a cloud. It was like halfway in and halfway out of a cloud. Like I seen half of it. And that's, that's their time, what the elder was putting up in the video. Making that connection between the clouds and the chariots. Making that connection. Now, when I was in the car in the dream, I got out. I was like, because it completely shocked me. It was huge. It was clear. I don't know how the people in the car didn't see it, but they don't have an eye, the Lord not showing them that stuff. But I don't know how, because it was clear as day. But it was nighttime, man. I seen it. I got out the car. I was like, whoa. And it's not like I started hearing something. So I kind of tried to listen. And it sounded like, metal moving like a machine. Like, when how metal sounds when it's moving like a machine or something, and it's kind of rubbing against each other or hitting something. And that's what I kind of heard in the distance while looking at it. So it was there. It was just sitting there. So I go back to my car to try. The car I was in to try to record it. And of course, when I go get it, turn back around, it's not there at all. I'm like, dang. But right after that, like the moment after, because I had grabbed my phone now, but the chariot wasn't there. I looked over, it's a blue moon. It was more than just a moon. It was like something, the best I could describe was the eclipse, but I forgot like what else is to it. But it wasn't a moon by itself. It was something next to it. I don't even remember. But it was something more than just a moon. But it was a blue moon as well. So it was a blue moon with something next to it. Don't remember. But yeah, I tried to take a picture of it. And the picture of it looked different than, how it looked to the eye. I'm going to get that too. Let me get that right now, actually. So to the eye, it looked like this. This is how it looked to the eye. It was blue. It was like real blue. I don't know why I seen this one, but I did. Now when I took a picture of it, it showed up like this. It showed up bright, like these ones, real bright. And it's spiritual because I looked up blue moon, try to see if I can see some of it being spotted, and I see this one. This one posted October 31st, 2020. It's a UFO sighting during Halloween blue moon. That's crazy because that night I seen both chariot and blue moon. Yeah. So also, the elder in the video, in this video, he brought up it should be coming around a mountain, and he did what I'm about to do. Now, the origin of this background, on Wikipedia, it says the original song was published in Old Plantation Hymns in 1899. It ostensibly refers to the second coming of Christ, who we know as Hamashiach, Yahushua Hamashiach, and subsequent rapture. The rapture is a part of this Christianity doctrine. But the second coming of Hamashiach and subsequent the rapture, with she referring to the chariot that the returning Hamashiach, Christ, Hamashiach is depicted as driving. Now, I'm going to finish reading this paragraph, finish reading that after I, play the song.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes.
Now, up to this point, everything is scriptural. Everything that you read was scriptural. The mountain reference, the going out to meet her, the elect is gonna, meet him in the clouds, and the horses, all of that. This is some other stuff, though.
Oh, we'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Oh, we'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Oh, we'll all have chicken and dumplings. Oh, we'll all have chicken and dumplings. Oh, we'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. We'll be singing hallelujah when she comes. We'll be singing hallelujah when she comes. We'll be singing hallelujah. We'll be singing hallelujah. We'll be singing hallelujah when she comes.
All right, now back to finishing this. It says, Salak. Okay. Typically, she will refer to the church itself. And this says typically she will refer to the church itself, not a chariot, since nowhere in the Bible is Hamashiach on a chariot. Like many spirituals that originated in the African American community, which would be Israelites, African American, so-called Negroes, tribe of Judah. So in the Israelite community, this was probably a coded anthem for the Underground Railroad. Now all this other stuff, trying to, go off of the topic, I'm saying, trying to, lead people elsewhere, mislead them. So now I'm going to get some scriptures. First, we're going to address this. It says, typically she will refer to the church itself, not a chariot, since nowhere in the Bible is Hamashiach on a chariot. It's not necessarily true. Now, it says, let me get this. Hold on. It says, Mark 13:26, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. The clouds. He's coming in the clouds. Right? Again, Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen. All right. Let's get another one. And then I'm going to show you how the clouds are chariot. It says, and we had Acts 1:9, and when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and the cloud received him out of their sight. So that's telling you that he was on a cloud. Because this is talking about when, it's talking about Yahushua. But what did this say? It said, since nowhere in the Bible is he on a chariot. So if it took him up, he's on that chariot. But it said cloud. So watch this. I'm starting 1. Psalms 104:1. Because these some of the scriptures. I know this is one of the ones that the elder brought out in that video. Psalms 104:1. Bless the Lord Yahweh, O my soul, O Yahweh. I'm going to start over. Bless the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshai, O my soul, Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahshai, my God. Thou art very great, thou art clothed with honor and majesty. Who covereth thyself with light, as with a garment, who stretchest out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariots, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. Right there I read, who maketh the clouds his chariot. Let's go to it. It's plainly saying, who maketh the clouds his chariot? Talking about the Lord. How about Shem Yahshai? So how can he come in the clouds, ride upon the clouds, be in the clouds, I'm gonna come back to this. Let me get the. Let me see. Check out my clouds. 4:13. Jeremiah 4:13. Behold, he come up as clouds, and his chariot shall be as a whirlwind. His horses are swifter than eagles. See? Now, anyways, I'm gonna go back to Psalm 104:3. So, it's talking about people riding in these clouds. Now, he says, "Who maketh the clouds his chariots?" Now, I'm gonna just get straight to it. Let's go to chariot. Wrong one. So it said, "Who made the clouds his chariot?" Now, let's go to it. It says, "A vehicle as ridden on." This is in Hebrew. So what it's reading is, "Who maketh the clouds his chariot to his vehicle." Because it says chariot, a vehicle, right? As ridden on, chariot. So who maketh the clouds his vehicle? So if you make the clouds his vehicle, who could this be? These chariot sightings, UFOs. Who's in there then? Because you're not riding the actual cloud. So what could these prophets in the ancient days been seeing, been talking about? All right. Now, let it be in the chambers, make the closet chairs. I think that's what I wanted to get. I think that's all. True, I think that's it. Can't think of nothing else. So yeah, I believe that's it. So yeah, that's the point. Yeah, that's the point. So I'm gonna close out. I'm pretty close to how about Shema Shai. And shalom to hopefully